Good morning, how we doing? Welcome to turn those hazards off. Welcome to Tuesday. Back to the vlog. So yeah, bit of a late start today. It is now 7:30. We had a very busy day yesterday. We didn't finish till, I don't know, it was about 6 o'clock I got back here, about 7 o'clock by the time I got home. So yeah, yesterday was a very busy day. We went to that all-electric show to pick up a load of cars. Electric cars, obviously. But we didn't see any famous people. We've seen some, I think Colin Furze was there with the guy from Scrap Heap Challenge doing some sort of Scrap Heap Challenge electric, like Zap Heap Challenge or something, I think he called it. But I've seen some cars from there, which was quite interesting. They were being loaded onto a flatbed. But yeah, very busy day yesterday. Yesterday was very nice also because it's my first day back in the Merc, because the Merc is all fixed after the Fiat 500 incident. That went in for repair and is all done. What the fog light? Fog light's off. I was just checking the fog lights for the walk around checks. Don't need them now. So yeah, I spent a whole week in the old dog, like the old workhorse. So being back in this is, oh, it's just like pure luxury. All the creature comforts and everything is all back again. So that's nice to be back in here again. But today we're heading over to, what's going on with the hair? A bit weird, isn't it? Today we're heading over to Taunton. Nice easy day today. Taunton, pick up 7 and then come back again. So I'm hoping that, yeah, won't be too bad. We'll have a nice easy day after yesterday. Yesterday was a headache and it was a very, very long day purely because of the show. Picking up from the show at Farnborough International Airport was a bit of a nightmare. People didn't know where the cars were. When I found the car that had already been, they said that one of the cars had already been picked up, but it hadn't already been picked up. It was still there, so I had to go back and find the keys. But yeah, all a bit of a ball ache. But we got there in the end. It just meant for a long extended day. So yeah, late start today. We'll crack on. We're gonna get down to Taunton. It's about 2 hours from here. 7 to pick up. I don't know what they are yet, but once I get down there, we'll find out. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, here we are. It is 9:30. So yeah, not too bad. We've just parked up, but annoyingly someone has just parked right behind me, so I'm gonna have to sort them out in a minute. Otherwise we're not going to be able to get loaded because there's only one place to park a transporter here. There's lots of places to park a car. So yeah, we're going to sort these out. But what I wanted to do also is talk a little bit about this channel, what I want to do with it. I do a lot of trucking content on it because that's what I do for a job at the moment. If my job changes, obviously the content will change. So yeah, I want it to be like a side hustle grinding sort of thing, but I've got lots and lots of plans. Hang around towards the end, because those of you that are interested will hang around towards the end, and I'll go into a lot more detail when we get back to the yard and after we've unloaded and done all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's go and find what we've got to do today. Okay, so we've got 7 to try and find, but you know the score now. Go and see how many are booked in, or blocked in, sorry, before we go and get the keys. Okay, so we are looking for a Honda Jazz. Can we see a Honda Jazz? Ah, there's a Honda Jazz. WN64, that's the one. And we want a Skoda Yeti. Obviously the Jazz at the back. What's this? It's a Citroen. Is this a C3? I know we want a C3. YY60. No, not that one. There's no other Citroens on our list, so it's not that one. So that one's blocked in. Or is it that one? Oh yeah. No, that's YY. I want HY. Damn it. So that one's definitely blocked in. So we're going to need to move this one. What else do we want? Where's the Skoda Yeti? I can't see a Skoda Yeti. Am I just being really dumb? Oh no, it's over here, look. There we go. So we want that one. That one's on the front. That's good. Ford Focus CK13. If it was the red one. If it is this red one, that would help. Because if we need that Peugeot as well, we won't need to move that other one. CK13. No, we don't need that Peugeot. So we either need to move the Peugeot or the red one. So we also need a Vauxhall Zafira. Is that the red one? PX. Yeah, that's that one. So we can get to that one once we get. No, I don't know if I want this one. I thought it was a Yeti. It's not. It's a Kia. Do we need a Kia? No, we don't need a Kia. Damn it! What's the other one we need? Vauxhall Insignia. Oh, damn! That was right back here. We're going to be playing car Tetris, aren't we, today? We also want a Fiat 500. Has anybody seen a Fiat 500? That's going to be one right down on the end, I reckon. WN16, yep. And Citroen C3. Citroen C3. Is that going to be this one here? No, it's YY60, isn't it? YY60. Where is that one? HY, FY. Can't even see a YY60. What's this at the back here? That's not a Citroen. C3s. That's a C3. That's a C3. And that silver one's a C3 as well. Have they got the reg wrong? Whoa, there's a hole there. OFD. No. Okay, so it's one of these, but they've had a private plate taken off or something. I'll get back to you. Okay, I can't find the Citroen C3, so we're going to go over to the dealership, get the keys for the ones that we know we want, and the keys for the 3 that we need moving, and see if the keys are there for the registration of the one that I can't find. And then hopefully I'll be able to get some cars loaded. Oh, the joys. We've got to try and wiggle this Insignia out. We've moved about 4 cars, and this is the last one we need to get out. And then, hopefully, once we've sorted the flat battery issue, come on, there you are. Oh, put the windscreen wiper down. Snap that off. So yeah, once we've sorted this issue and get it started, we'll wiggle it out of this gap, get it over there, bring that white Kia back in here, take the keys back, and then we can start getting them loaded up. Look at that, just moved the Insignia. I got to put the Kia back in, and someone's just landed this Skoda here within 3 seconds of me stopping. Okay, so after being here for an hour and 10 minutes, we can finally start getting loaded. I've still got keys to take back to the dealership for cars we've had to move, which we're not taking. First car is this 13 plate Insignia on 93,000 miles. No lights on the dash for a change for an Insignia. Seems to run alright. So, we get this one loaded up over the cab because it's a big one. Next up, 13 plate Ford Focus. This one is on 106,000 miles. Next we have 2009 Skoda Yeti. This one's a 4x4. I do like these, really handy vehicles. Like a Golf, a little bit smaller, good ground clearance. Like I say, 4x4, turbo diesel, manual. High spec look, leather interior, 88,000 miles. It's got all the climate control. It's got a decent stereo system in it, parking sensors. Yeah, it should be a good little buy for someone. Next we have 2010 Citroen C3. I think this is the VT version. It's got snazzy alloys on it. 118,000 miles on this one. Quite nice. Right, I'm hoping it's going to fit on the kick deck. C3s are always a bit bigger than I think they are. So hopefully it'll fit on the kick deck, and if not, it might be a bit screwed, because that Fiat 500 is a 500L, meaning it's a size of a monster truck. Look at that, C3 fitted on there perfectly fine, don't know what I was worried about. So now the Jazz should sneak under there. We should get the big 500 on the back and tow the Zafira. It's got a manual handbrake, so we should be good. Fifth car with us is this 62 plate 2012 hybrid Honda Jazz. 94,000 miles on this one. Yeah, very nice. There we go, it fits. This is a huge 2016 plate Fiat 500L. There we go, you can see the big L. 111,000 miles on this one. Just, yeah, standard Fiat 500. Alright, let's go get that Zafira around there. There we go, this is our final car on the spec lift. 2018 Vauxhall Zafira SRI. 111,000 miles on this one. Yeah, quite a tidy little car. It's got a DPF light flashing, so maybe it needs a bit of a clear out. Apart from that, that's it. Right, get these strapped on and then we can get out of here. So, about 2.5 hours later, and we are all loaded up. Just had a good measure up, and the insignia and the Focus about 15'8". The Yeti's lower, so we are all good to go. Well, that is us loaded. Paperwork is complete. We're ready to go. We've got an hour and 15 minutes drive back to the yard. It's not really work, is it? The work's done now. Let's give it that coffee. Yeah. Whoa! You alright? Yeah, okay. Whoa, we've gone all bright. Why were you all... There we go. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. You fell over. Yeah, it's not really work, is it? Driving back. Unloaded. Yeah. But the hard work's done now. I'm not framed very well, am I? I am. Do you know what? Considering I've been doing this for nearly 10 years, going bold, stress that is from doing YouTube. Considering I've been doing this for 10 years, I'm not very good at it. So yeah, get a cup of coffee on, get a podcast on, and drive 2 hours back to the yard. Then we can unload and then crack on. So yeah, 68 miles, hour and 15 minutes. See you in a bit. And magically, just like that, we are back at the yard. Let's get the suspension up so we don't ground out the spec lift going in the gate and up the slope. Well, that, not over 2 o'clock, and we're the last ones back. Right, let's get these offloaded and crack on. Not bad, is it? 25 minutes to unload. Time for a bit of truck maintenance. Here, all these greased up. Get a bit of grease in there. That's what we like. Right, so that's me done. It is 2:45. All done. I'm going to go home. Tomorrow is new car transfer, so we've got internal dealership transfers, Southampton, Portsmouth, Botley, and then might have some part exchanges to collect, but don't know. So far that's all we've got. But yeah, going back to what I want to do with the channel and what I want to start documenting. So look, I've always been a hustler and a bustler, and you know, trying to build stuff for the future and for the family and things like that. Yeah, I just, you know, I've got income outside of work, side hustles and stuff like that, which, you know, I want to start sort of documenting and being sort of a bit more accountable, I suppose. I don't know. And the ultimate goal for me is to work for myself. It's to stop working for other people and work for myself, to have more time doing stuff that I really enjoy doing. Family, holidays, fishing, messing around with cars, adventures, you know, all that sort of stuff that I just don't have time to do whilst I'm side hustling and driving and working for somebody else ultimately. As much as I do love my job, and I wouldn't want to be doing another job if I was working for somebody. So yeah, it's difficult because I do love what I do, but ultimately I would love working for myself even more. Like getting out of bed when you want, obviously still being accountable, but if I want to take the afternoon off, take the afternoon off. If I want to work on a car, I'll work on a car. Do you know what I mean? Just, it'd be lovely. Go on holiday and not have to book time off. Go on a 2-week holiday and not have to book time. Go on a 3-week holiday. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've got, you know, what I don't want to do is build side hustles and then have to completely rely on one source of income. Because like if I just relied on YouTube and then YouTube went tits up, like I don't want the stress of just putting all your conkers in one basket, all your eggs in one basket. Why would you put conkers in your basket? I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, so I like to have a number of stuff. So obviously I've got the YouTube. The YouTube is quite a good income, and that's why I'm sort of trying to increase the videos as well, and also give you members some more stuff, like early access to these videos, and then yeah, I've got like TikTok. TikTok's a bit of fun, really. It's not really an income. So I've got the Kev T TikTok where I'm doing the supercar challenge on there, where I enter a raffle every single day. So those videos are quite fun. They don't take very long to do. And then I've got the TikTok weather channel as well, WTF weather. But that is more of a winter thing because it more concentrates on forecasting extreme stuff and weather warnings and stuff like that. So that's more for like the storms and snow and stuff like that. It doesn't really do a lot over the summer. And then I've got eBay as well. I've got a little eBay shop and I absolutely love it. I love doing eBay. I love buying stuff cheap and selling it for a profit. It gives me such a buzz. So I spend a lot of time on that. Although it doesn't bring a lot in, I do spend a lot of time on it. And it's a bit of everything, but it's mainly like men's clothing because I love doing that because it's easy to do. Packaging it is easy, storing it is easy, but I also do MacBooks as well. I strip MacBooks down and sell the parts from that, and there's loads of it's various stuff. It does concentrate on those two really, but yeah, I do sell random stuff on there. Oh yeah, and there's one last one as well, EcoClear, which is like house clearance, garage clearance, workshop clearance, that sort of thing. And then that feeds, hopefully, when that starts rolling, that will feed into like the YouTube stuff. So yeah, ultimately that's what I want to do. I want to bring you on the journey of me building businesses, side hustling out of the 9 to 5, if you like. You know, if we can get out the 9 to 5 and we can have more fun, and I'll make videos of, you know, just doing random stuff, doing the car stuff. I can spend more time down the pigshed. Obviously the pigshed is another form of the business. The pigshed isn't paying for itself at the moment, but I'm hopefully when I have more time and I can do more cars in there, and then we can, another thing is raffles as well, is we're looking at setting up a website, and the cars that we do in the pigshed, we'll raffle them off, and we've also got more space than we really need in the pigshed, so we can sort of use that for the eBay stuff and the house clearance stuff. So yeah, it's coming together slowly, and it's hard work, we're getting there, but I want to bring you guys along for the journey. Obviously, you guys that are here for the trucking stuff can probably enjoy that for the next, 6 to 12 months. And of course, if I do equal my salary, if SWVA want to keep me, they'll have to keep matching the side hustle, won't they? I could just imagine it competing with my salary, my side hustle to keep me going here. They don't need me that much. I'm not that special, that's for sure. They could replace me tomorrow if they wanted to. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different. And I hope, you know what to expect for the future and what we're going to film. What I'm hoping to do is, like, on a Friday, to do a bit of a rundown, like check the numbers, see how eBay sales have improved over last week, see how YouTube income has improved over last week, or just do a comparison, like at the end of every week, and see how things have grown or not grown, or I thought that would be quite a fun thing to do on a Friday, or if I do it on a Friday, members will see it on a Saturday and non-members will see it on a Sunday. So you'll get it as a Sunday video if you're not a member. If you're a member, then you'll get it a day early, 24 hours early. Right then, I'm going to go home because I've got stuff to do. I've got this video to edit. I've got a TikTok supercar raffle to edit, and I've got stuff to lift on eBay. Catch you tomorrow. Love you, bye.